playing some. I think I have the equalizer set up to where it shouldn't be too loud if you're on YouTube or Twitch. TikTok is not going to be able to hear it. But yeah, let me know if it's like too loud or not loud enough. Just let me know in the chat. So what are we working on today? We're working on red, yellow, green. So here's the repository, open source as usual. And today I want to get to, I want to correlate YouTube data. So that's today's main goal. And there's some other stuff that we can do if we get past that as well. All right, so to get started, here's VS Code. Kind of clear this out and see if I can just uncomment this code. Is what I want to do right now. And run it. See if that'll let us scrape some data. By the way, if you're on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. Link is in my bio. Debugger was attached. I didn't really mean to do that. Let me cancel that. Go to this other terminal. So I have a debug terminal and a regular terminal. I hit the button in the wrong one. I wonder if it's catching on that debugger, even though I'm not in debug mode. Let me do a fresh terminal. Thanks for the follow. This thing is like, it seems like it's not moving. Scrape workflow records. I don't know if I'm being impatient or if it's just literally like not working. Okay, so it timed out there. Where did it time out? Good old log-based debugging. Yeah, so I'm not even seeing it get to got here, which should be easy. Oh, okay, got here. That took a long time, yo, right? What program it's used? Why does Node.js look like C++? Oh, Newt Gingrich. Hey, Newt Gingrich. Are you the real one? We're working on a scraper. Okay, so we get to got here too. Okay, so I will leave up these. So it said either they're having a perf issue or limiting me. Well, they're not. I actually have the same question still, because the site is loading fine when you load it this way. Which language? We are working with JavaScript currently. So it seems to be loading pretty snappy this way. I wonder why it is slow this way. Let's ask ChatGPT and see if it knows. We can add browsing. I am trying to scrape Are you using APIs or just reverse engineering UI API calls? We are scraping the physical DOM, so the API is not available. Well, I turned on web browsing, but it didn't even bother to browse the web. It says you should use headless true. It's like it's unaware of headless new. Why it's in browsing mode, but it didn't browse. Let's see if it knows. Yeah, okay, it's gonna browse the web now. All right, cool. Actually, this is a good point. Let me try headless false, because maybe in headless mode, the elements are like stepping on each other or something. Okay, it's working way better now, right? See, it is slow on this page. Waiting for widget.frill, whatever that is. There's no way that was 30 seconds, was it? What's up, Nick? Why does it say that 30,000 millisecond time limit was exceeded? Oh, hold on. I messed that up. Sorry. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm the worst human. Look at this. It's because when I hit that edit button, the page sort of moved. Okay. I work in construction, but I have a 132 IQ, and trying to figure this stuff out is hard as fuck for me. What is this stuff? If you're talking about the AI, you literally just talk to it like a person. You can have a 90 IQ and it's not that hard. Where can I learn to code for free? I'll give you the answer, but I don't like your question because people end up trying to do free courses and then they'll never break into tech that way because the free courses are low quality. But Free Code Camp is where you ought to go if you really want to try it for free, or Codecademy. But you get what you pay for, so be careful what you wish for with that. Please tell us a good paid course to learn web programming. There's the college degree, of course, but you can check out coursereport.com is where I'd recommend you go. Coursereport.com, you go over to browse schools. So this is for coding boot camps, basically. Not all coding boot camps are good. Actually, the majority are crummy, but a good coding boot camp is a great option. So sort by most reviewed. You want to see more than 400 reviews and more than 4.25 rating. So LeWagon is great. I don't think they're in the US, but for most people, I would recommend these two, Springboard and Career Foundry, for most people in the United States. And that's because they have a job guarantee. Writing the code for you. We're working together. Yeah, it writes snippets. This is called a snippet. So this is not like the whole scraper, but it's a part of it. I tried asking ChatGPT for a coding example. It just told me it's not programmed. Maybe I can set the request interception up here. Let's see. So let's try one thing at a time. I'm going to try it like this, and then if this works, I will also try to block frill. So this is request interception is not enabled. Okay. Sorry, my bad. That's on me. So it looks ugly, right? But that's on purpose because I told it to block all of the CSS to make it run faster. Thanks for the ice cream, Tony. Hey, quick reminder, if you're on TikTok, you can go to YouTube or Twitch, link in my bio, and see the full screen. So I want to know what it's mad about. Let's go over to the network. It still said waiting for widget. Okay, so let's try and abort that widget. I'm gonna be, man, is it really the stupid widget is the source of all my pain? Could be. I don't know. I don't know that the URL includes that substring. I don't know if it includes widget.frill. Okay, so we logged in, right? Now I'm going to right click, inspect. How long can it take a person with zero experience to become strong in coding? It depends on the person, but most people can learn in under a year. So I'm looking for frill. So here's the widget. Here's the widget.js. All right, so this is the URL for the widget. Oh, wow, it has widget.frill in there. They were not lying. They were not lying. I wonder if they really knew that or if it was sort of a lucky guess. Do community colleges good place to take coding classes in person? The local geek, what's up? What's up? I don't know. I don't know, is my honest answer. So I think even university, even a four-year college, is not actually a good place to learn to code. But employers do like people who are in college and like they're trying to learn. That's a positive signal to employers. But I don't know about community college. Are you a front-end dev? We're full stack out here. Is this back-end Node.js? Yes, it is. All right, so if the URL includes this, we're blocking it. So we should be blocking it. Page.pause, all right. So we're scraping, oh, not that one. So we get to here. Oh, I can just use the debugger. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. But I think it means inside the page evaluation. I think it's talking about, no, it's just got it in this open code. All right, let's try that. I don't know if I've ever tried that. So it pops open this. I'm just going to hit F12 to open the DevTools. So there's the DevTools. So I'm not getting to the debugger yet. Now it's waiting for my rep. I'm going to move the debugger up to a place where I've seen the console log, so I know we're getting there. Obtained workflow records and done with pause. Obtained. So the debugger didn't work. Look at that. The debugger didn't work. Yeah, see, it changed it. In this case, it said await go to debugger, and that doesn't work. So here it's got page evaluate debugger. I bet this will work. I don't know if this will work, but I think if I move the debugger up here, get workflow records. Like, I think I could put it right here and it would work. Okay, we caught. So yeah, it caught in the place where I said I bet it would. And it caught in the second block. So we are catching in these places. So what is the issue? What is it waiting on? Oh, look at this finish one. 15, it says 17, okay. Is it really breaking 30 seconds? What are we waiting on? Okay, it's because Justin says, love the streams, always interesting to watch. Thank you, Justin. Okay, it's because there is a polling method. There is a polling method on the website, so it's never really done. Look at that. You see this collect? Okay, so that's what's causing the issue. This web page has a background. I know what it's going to tell me. It's going to say, well, don't wait for network stable, you idiot, you dumb human. I'm waiting for the day it says, you dumb human. This web page has a background polling process so that Puppeteer never thinks, let me not phrase it like that. Let me be more precise. Where's my stability condition? Stability condition is network idle 0. So that the network idle 0 criteria is never satisfied for Puppeteer. What is an ideal workaround? Damn, the market is tough. Yes, it is. I just put out a TikTok recently. I said if I were a career switcher right now, I would just hold down my day job for 6 more months and target January. I'd be grinding on my portfolio. Now, if you're a new grad, it's different, you know. So what's the best thing to do if you're a career switcher versus new grad is different. With AI, will it be even less jobs now? The job market already decreased. It's actually currently stable. We're moving sideways currently. And no, it is not the case in the long term that AI is going to take away jobs. That is, people don't understand economics when they say things like that. AI is going to create more jobs. They're just going to be the job is going to be different, right? So you get short run disemployment effects, which is not the same thing as getting fired. It just means companies are hiring less. You get that in the short term, but in the long term, you get more jobs. So don't be afraid of AI. Go study AI. And if you're like, man, I just got a CS degree, I don't want to like study AI. I'm not telling you to get another degree. You can just do you have your degree. That's great. You can just do like a crash course in prompt engineering or something. Oh, look at this, dude. See, GPT is not replacing my job. It's making my job easier. Look at this. I didn't know about that. Freaking freak. Heckin' darn. Heckin' darn. Let's try it again. What's going to happen on July? I don't know. I'm not like a prophet. July 4th is going to happen in July, unless the world ends first. I hope it takes over the web and helps us stop poverty. That's true. Yes, I do hope it helps us stop poverty. Same thing happened with car making. Exactly. Correct, but if you're more productive with AI, less need for other programmers. No, there is unlimited need for work. There's not a finite need for labor. There's unlimited demand for labor. It just means we're going to have that labor do other things that they wouldn't otherwise be doing. Okay, so I got distracted with the chat. Sorry, I didn't actually debug it here. I'm going to drop this debugger. Obtained workflow records. Okay, so we got to this log, right? So I don't need this debugger. But we did not get to wherever the next log is. So this one, and this is what I was saying before, is they're having a perf issue or limiting me. There's the other option, which is there's like a polling process, which appears to be the case. So here's a go to. Yeah. Can you split this expression into two expressions so that I can insert a debugger in between them? Or is there another way to accomplish that goal? Oh man, I did it again. Sorry, GPT. Sorry to be an idiot. Hey man, you're cool. Keep helping. Peace. See you, D-Train. Thanks for being here. You said you were going to hold and build up portfolio for June or July. No. Build up portfolio for January, the first month of 2024. So there are two big hiring seasons each year. One is the January hiring season because a lot of companies have fresh budget. And the other is what we're currently in, is new grad season. So for career switchers, January is a lot better because new grad season, a lot of companies will prefer the college degree to someone who doesn't have a college degree or doesn't have a CS degree and is like, trying to switch careers so they don't have programming experience. Okay, so it split it like this basically. This is not correct, but it's close enough. It's the same evaluate. It's the same evaluate problem. Is that the debugger in the middle here needs to be wrapped inside of an evaluate statement, but that's okay. I got what I needed. Okay. I think this looks good. Let's try it again. Wow, it loaded a bunch of Amazon stuff. Okay, I'm glad I canceled those. That did not take more than 30 seconds. Hold on, am I tripping? All right, let's try it again. How it's calculating time is like not the same way I'm calculating time. Because I'm thinking every time the page changes, it resets. Is it thinking that same way? Oh, it's like counting these seconds really fast somehow. So I'm at like 10 seconds right now. Okay. Here's another 10. So, oh no, it's right. I'm just bad at keeping time, I guess. All right. My bad. Okay, so I think we need to just expand that 30-second limit. Wait for a specific element to appear could be better. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to wait for network idle, right? Let's try this. I'm not sure if this is going to work because it's possible that one element can be loaded and the other elements are not loaded, but maybe it will be good enough. So let's try. That was weird though, because I never even hit my debugger. Why did I never even hit my debugger? I don't think we got to this workflow ID page. Done navigating to workflow list URL. So we got here. So there's no navigation that occurs. Obtained workflow records. Obtained workflow records. Okay, it did get past there. So it's this one. It is this one. So why? Okay, so it's like line 49 failed out. Line 49 is failing out. So before GPT, what would I do? I would just have to guess and check this. But now I can ask it and it sort of knows the answer. And if it doesn't know the answer, I'm still going to guess and check anyway. But it's a lot easier to ask it. If it does know the answer, I don't need to guess and check, so I net out saving that time. Okay, so yeah, at the end of the day, it just ups the timeout. So I'm going to say you added a, oh, I don't have any lo-fi. The lo-fi went away. Let's do it again. Most annoying keyboard ever. People are so particular about the keyboards. Some people love it and some people hate it. That's funny. Okay. So you added a timeout option inline to the go-to expression. Can I do a similar thing with it as an option? There's a chance it's going to hallucinate the answer and it's just going to tell me what I want to hear. Oh no, it took my question the wrong way. So given how it's confused by my question, I'm going to say that the answer is probably no. Okay. Christian says there is a way. Okay, so we're just going to take away this wait until network idle and we're going to wait for selector. Here's wait for selector and here's wait for navigation. We'll comment this. Oh, yeah, and the issue was that the go-to statement itself was timing us out. So is there a way so that I don't wait until it's fully loaded? If there's a will, there's a way. What's up, Young Bungalow? Thanks for being here. Yes, Puppeteer's Go-To provides several options. Consider navigation to be finished when the load event is fired. Okay. Okay. I think I like it. I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of? Let's give it a shot. Wait until DOM content loaded. I feel like this is safe because the page that I'm scraping does not do client-side hydration. When the DOM comes in, it's scrapable immediately. You can see a previous stream where we proved that. And if that wasn't the case, however they hydrated, I would try to hijack the hydration API. But because there is no hydration API, that's why we have to do a physical scrape. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. Let's try it this way. Open the dev tools, I'll visit the network tab. All of these font requests should get canceled. Good. Now the HTML is not coming in. Why is that the case? All right. Oh man, I clicked the zoom button. I hate that. What? Go away, dude. So let's give it a timeout. We'll give it a longer timeout now. Have you tried Google Bard for programming questions? Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so you can see over there, it's getting the stuff that I care about. Oh, what is this? There's an issue with... Looks like the DOM is here. And now I'm on the, I got to this page, so it's here. Preloader. Yeah, see, it's right here. So what's the issue? Obtained workflow. Okay, so why is it not? Why is it not considering DOM loaded? Okay. I can see the DOM got loaded, but Puppeteer is acting like the DOM content loaded event was never fired. What gives? What gives? What super legit engineer has time to live stream code? Bruh, no one wants to code more after spending 8 to 10 hours working. Hey, what's up, Super Sammy? You sound kind of salty. Are you okay? Feel free to swipe. Network error. We stumped GPT, y'all. Let's try it again. All right, while it does its thing over there, I'm going to try the load instead of document loaded. Increasing engagement for you. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Now my up and down are not working. Okay, so the keyboard is stuck. Let me trash this terminal. I think I need a new computer, y'all. All right, so we're going to red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green. Just tripled your live stream. Thank you so much. Puppeteer, literally working on something. Oh, hell yeah. What is that thing? Somebody just sent a giant dancing heart kind of thing? Bafana, thank you, thank you. What do you do for work? Like in my day job, I work at a fintech called Upstart. It's a lot of it's back in work basically. All right. What is this thing getting hung up on? It's super annoying. These TTFs, there's like 1,000 TTFs getting marked as failed. They shouldn't be called failed, right? Because I am canceling them. Whatever. I don't care if they're marked as failed. Oh, there's actually a spinner here. Look at that. So is there some hydration after all? Let me double this. It's not giving me enough time to inspect the page. Failed because of exit code. Oh, TC. Super Sammy is like, golly, asking all the classic toxic questions. TC is 370, Sammy. You can go away now. Gosh. TC doesn't matter, dude. Do something with your life. Okay, so all this stuff is loaded. All right, let's see if GPT figured out its answer. The document loaded event fires when the initial HTML document has been completely loaded, but without waiting for style sheets, images, and subframes to finish. It's possible there's something about the page you're trying to load. All right, so I think what we might end up having to do is scrape the page even when Puppeteer considers it unstable. Because the DOM that I care about is showing up. It's not proceeding. Is ChatGPT the new Stack Overflow? Yep, basically. It's the place you start. Cannot read parents of parent element. Okay. This is cool. So it's getting down here. That's good news. All right. Actually, that's fantastic news if we're getting that far. Oh, I got DOM content loaded over here. So the DOM content loaded event is firing on that page. Corey, thanks for the follow. Hey, quick reminder, if you're on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. What are these guys? TikTok analytics and Google Ads. Finish in 40 seconds. You know what? I think troubleshooting this, I think that is just how long it takes the page to load. What are these things? Yeah, that's just how long it actually takes the page to load. I don't perceive that performance because when I am browsing the site as a user, I don't care about these like trailing analytic tags. But it legit takes that long. Yeah, buddy, love the live coders. Thank you, thank you. So next page link is null. All right. Let's go look around the physical page. Now it's going to be super ugly because I had it remove all the CSS and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down past all this. I'm going to Control F in the Elements tab. Step out of this container. So here's the table. Yeah, it looks like the this rel query selector is legit not showing up. Okay, that's kind of weird to me. All right, let's restore the CSS and stuff and see if that solves it. So we'll kill the process, Control C. I guess I could just, yeah, I could have hit play on the debugger. And now my terminal's frozen. Bummer. And then I wonder if the network idle 2 will be faster than this document loaded thing. Huge index file. I mean, it's 200 lines. It could be skinnier, but it could be a lot longer too. Do you have a GitHub? Yeah, this whole thing is open source. So let me show the repository for a second. There it is, red, yellow, green. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the likes. Was that Kempe or Kelly? I didn't quite catch it. Someone with a K was throwing some likes on there. I appreciate that. Vanderveer, that's me. Yeah, you spelled it correctly. Okay, so I'm going to cd into repurpose and yarn start. Okay, so now it has all the CSS, right? So the page looks good. More or less. Where are you from? Originally Austin. I live in the DC area right now. How many hours do you suggest to code as an aspiring front-end software engineer? It's kind of a sliding scale, right? It's, do you want to do more hours for fewer months, or do you want to do fewer hours per week for more months? But I would say at a minimum, 10 hours a week, at a minimum. And then you can go up to, I think once you get past 60, it's probably not too productive and you're getting into burnout territory. It is important to prioritize rest. So I would say somewhere between 10 and 60. You go down to 8 if you want to make it 2 4-hour days. I wouldn't be, I don't want it to be 1 8-hour day though. I don't want to do 1 day of coding a week. I'd like to see you do 2 days of coding a week. Okay, so we got here and it's saying that rel doesn't exist. So now I can actually see the thing. So let me scroll down. Yeah, it's legit not here, bro. Huh. What? I wonder if it's because I'm in Chromium. Okay, so how many of these things are there? These rows. I'm expecting that there are 25 of these press items. So I'll do document, query selector, all. I'm going to grab the class, and then I just want, oh, so it's 2,000 of them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So there's no next button because the page literally dumped them all on page one. I'm kind of mind blown right now because that doesn't happen normally. How many anchors? There are 4,000 links here, and let me filter it to those that so that it only counts TikTok. So here's an element, an HTML element, and an l.href, l.href.includes TikTok. And it needs to be transformed into a list like that. And then I'll just get the length of it. There are 4,000 TikTok links on this page. All right, yeah, it timed out. That's fine. I'm so shocked right now. Why is it so different when it's using Chromium compared to when it's using Chrome? Because let me show you what, let's see it in Chrome, and I'll just show you. So here it is in Chrome. And I don't have that same query, unfortunately. I lost it. But basically, there's 25 on here. Oh, sorry. Let me dive into one of these. So I'll dive into one of these. And there's 25 on here. And then there's like 80 pages. Because I have about 2,000 TikToks total. So what I can do is I can capture this state. Basically, I can say, hey, if there are, over 100 TikTok links on the page, then it's in this sort of strange state, and then I can scrape it differently, basically. I guess that's what I'll do. Okay, so let's adapt this code. I think for my purposes, network idle 2 seems fine. I don't see I need to use the other. So I'll get rid of all this. So here, total pages might be 1. Let's say is silly mode. Okay, so yeah, no, all we need to do is return one in this case. I think we can be a little more specific. No NeoVim cringe. That's funny. Um, I don't know about this 100 number. That's the thing that I'm concerned about. So here is a normal page. Oh, dude, I've had no caffeine today. My brain is like, go die. See, here's a normal page, and there's still over 100 anchors. Now, in the other case, I filtered on TikTok. I can't always filter on TikTok. That's not like a valid operation because some workflows are not TikTok specific, right? So maybe what I can do is I can check for anchors within a press item. Or maybe I can just basically be more specific. If I can check for anchors within a thing. Yep, so that's going to be it. So let's go for in these rows basically. So here it's still more than 25. So there should only be 25 rows per page. But I get approximately 3 times that because there's 1, 2, like 3, and then yeah, I guess sometimes there's not. So there's 2 cases where it wasn't published, right? Yeah. So this will be a link then. Okay, so the upper boundary in the normal case would be 75 because there's 3 links on a row as the upper boundary. So here's 73, which is, I'll use the hard cut at 76. I feel content with that. Okay. Has abnormally, okay, let's just say normal link max count equals 76. The page sometimes renders differently in Chromium. Normal mode means up to 25 rows of 3 links each. Okay, so this makes sense. So let's say const link count. Okay. We're going to make that 75 and do a strictly greater than check. So if the link count is greater than the normal link count, we're in this weird mode. And that's fine. That's fine. Ish. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that, but it's good enough that we can move forward at the moment. I'm not sure which of these modes is better, but I like the intuition of DOM content loaded because it says like, hey, we're scraping the physical DOM. We don't need to wait for hydration. So I like that intuition. Is this what they call a computer? Yeah, buddy. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's try this again. And what is our goal now? Our goal is simply to proceed past this loop. That's the entire goal for now. I want to see this log message. Let's do it. All right, so we're on the page. How hard is coding? What I'm doing currently is pretty difficult, but like you can do a lot of coding without doing what I'm doing currently. How hard is it? I would say that it's easier than what I did before I switched into coding. So previously I was a political consultant, and that was way more stressful. You know, I've worked at Walmart, I've worked for fast food, and I think it's like, in my opinion, it's about equally as difficult. That's definitely going to vary per person, but it's just differently exhausting, you know? When I worked at fast food, you're on your feet all day, you're kind of running around, and I would be physically exhausted. With coding, I don't really get physically exhausted, I just kind of get mentally exhausted. So I would say I don't think it's much harder than your average job. I don't think it's much harder than the average job. So this took 44 seconds to load, 45. I guess it's still trying to load. 1.3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, it's changing IDs. Cool, we got past it. 144948. Ayo, we got it. I see, thanks. Very, very welcome. Thanks for the question. Good question. I don't need to say that because it's implicit in the timeout there. It's explicitly said like, sometimes it takes this long, homie. Sometimes it takes this long. Okay, so I think this works. This works. What did we do? So we got to done scraping workflow number. We got through all of that, and then we were supposed to write to CSV these records. And it looks like that failed, but I'm going to wager that it didn't fail. I'm going to wager it just wrote the same CSV we already have. No, because where are my where are my page numbers, my page counts? So record.total pages. Yeah, so workflow list, I need these columns. Workflow list, here's the workflow list CSV path, and I don't have a column for pages. I think it's just called record.total pages. Record.total, yeah. And this is pages to scrape. Page count. Let me just call it total pages. All right, so let's do it again. And yeah, we got 125 seconds. Just keep a mental note of that. Once you've done about 10 of these, you can start to say, okay, you have actual timing. But I think we can go back into headless mode. So I think we could basically add the head for debugging. And I don't think we need to add the head sort of like permanently. What is the project? So this is called redyellowgreen. It's an open source software application. It's over here on GitHub. And what we're doing is we're scraping social media content data. Currently TikTok and YouTube. And then that's going to let me analyze basically what is a good TikTok video, what is a good YouTube short, and what's good content in general, in the general sense. Not, hey, what does well on TikTok specifically, but what is generally good content for any channel. That's kind of the point here. You ever use LimeWire? Throwback. Yeah, back in the day. Okay, so this aired out. What happened this time? 30 seconds exceeded. Let me watch it again. I wasn't really watching. All right, so this is loading fine. DOM content loaded in 2 seconds. So what are we waiting for? We should be proceeding already. Okay. There's somewhere else where I'm using that, yeah, network idle. So here I want to use the document. I want to use this DOM content loaded event. I'm going to replace all of these network idle spots with DOM content. Whoa, what? Unknown value, okay, doc. I think I added a typo. Okay. DOM content loaded. You could use an enum for that string. This is true, this is true. The library could have provided an enum for that string as well. And actually they may have done so. Like I'm using JavaScript, but if I switch it to TypeScript, I bet Puppeteer already provides an enum for it. So we're just hanging out, chilling on this page. What are we? Hey, Puppeteer, what are we doing, buddy? What is it talking about? Like login worked. So what? Like, what is it actually talking about? Here, let me just comment that line. Okay, so we submit, and now it's super mad. Okay, so after waiting for navigation, after clicking, you have to wait a little bit, I guess, maybe. I don't know. So there's the DOM content event. So we should be good to proceed now. Okay, and we did proceed. Maybe it just takes more than 30 seconds sometime to hit that DOM content loaded there. Maybe that's the issue. What project is this? We're doing scraping. Yeah, I think the issue is just it takes more than 30 seconds sometimes. This one we allow it though on this one. I think this one we allow up to 2 minutes. And I think it routinely takes in the 40s of seconds. Thanks for the likes. Quick reminder, if you are on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. Links are in my bio, by the way. $1.5 minutes. Wow. It literally took 1.5 minutes to load this single page. What language is this? We're using JavaScript. All right, y'all, I think we're going to make it. All right, we made it. Done in 129 seconds. And yeah, you can see we got 81, 81, and 1 on the TikTok to LinkedIn. Let me go in my regular. Is this just a weird thing about the LinkedIn workflow? It could be. Like I'm not in Chromium here. Look, this is not scraping. This is just regular usage of the website. And we're seeing a similar behavior. So I think actually they just released a bug. I think that's what we found out. So I'll contact their customer support and be like, hey, are you supposed to do this? I don't think this is what you want to do. Because they're shipping like 80 pages of data at once. Which, okay, but I didn't think that you wanted to do that. Especially if it's just for LinkedIn. That's super weird. I'm going to go ahead and contact them before I forget. So at this point, I'm going to actually wrap the stream up. So thanks for tuning in. And we got the page count. So yeah, incremental progress today. And tune in next time where hopefully we'll actually be able to do like a lot more stuff other than just count how many pages of data there are. Actually get into those pages and scrape data from the TikToks and the related YouTube shorts. Thanks for being here. See you later.